Hello, everybody. Okay, so this is the Talk It Out show. Normally we have four people, and we're trying this new thing because we're normally on Twitch, so we decided to switch over to YouTube. And so now it's, of course, the Joanne and Lydia takeover.
Yes.
Yay for us. So we're getting ready to go ahead and do our podcast, but we wanted to make sure we introduce ourselves, and so you'll know who we are. This is Joanne. And I am Lydia. I'm going to figure out how to work all this. We're learning how to work. So any mistakes that's happened that you seen on the last video to this video, we are learning. And things that we normally use have not been working. But since we're quarantined, the people that normally help us, like my child, is not here. So I don't know how to do anything. So this is what you got today. So I hope you enjoy our show. And do you have anything to say, Joanne?
No, because I'm going to say a whole bunch of stuff when we start.
Okay, so she's going to say a whole bunch of stuff when we start.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so let me tell one thing, too. I like to always put out there as well. We started the Talk It Out show many years ago. And then it started off being from our play, Who's Fooling Who. So we had a skit that we used to do on the radio, probably like 3 or 4 skits of the Talk It Out show. Of Who's Full of Who. Yeah. And then we decided, we don't like it. We don't know why because we love it now. But we don't like it. So we got together and came out with the Talk It Out show. So we still kept our names as the characters of Who's Full of Who. So if you see us on anything else, like our Facebook, our YouTube, or Instagram, or Twitch, or Twitter, or any other thing, Snapchat, we have different names, is because this is our play names from Who's Full of Who, and we just put it over on the Talk It Out show. And it was easier to keep it when we were just on the radio or if we were just doing our podcast. But now that we're doing it live, this is what you get. So I hope you understand. So I just always want to throw that out there because you might be like, I've seen you on such and such. Well, when I following you on Facebook, and that is not your name. And I joined. Do you have a twin? No, we don't have a twin. So I just wanted to let that be known and get that out in the area. So if you hear it, and sometimes we slip. And that's the same with Valerie and Lauren as well. Those are all the characters from our play, Who's Fooling Who, which we'll probably be coming out with next year. We're just trying to get a lot of stuff taken care of before we actually do those plays again. And, of course, inside of Who's Fooling Who will be the Talk It Out show. So then you'll actually see and it will actually connect. Okay, I think, did I cover everything?
That was good. I'm glad you said that. I didn't know you were going to say that, but you did.
Okay, so
surprises.
I'm also going to say I'm, again, Lydia, and anything flies out of my mouth.
Very much so.
Anything. And this is Joanne, and she tries not to have anything fly out of her mouth because we're so close. Sometimes I just touch her and the vibe of my mouth just goes to her mouth. And then now we're just explicit. And then once you meet Lauren and Valerie, they're close and they're more of the prudish type of people. Yeah. So that's what I think is so good about our dynamic of the Talk It Out show because we're so different in our mindsets. And I just want to tell everybody I could turn anything into sex.
Yes, she can.
So
that's how it is supposed to be. That's why I always say it is a Talk It Out show because we are all so different. We have all different backgrounds. We live totally different lives. And so it's helpful to the person who is going through whatever situation they're going through because they are definitely going to be getting different types of views and different information. And hopefully something that one of us says helps them out.
Well, there we go. So we're getting ready to start. And sometimes we'll do our podcast and end our podcast and still continue the conversation.
Yeah.
Just because you guys are here and there's so much more we can talk about.
Yes.
And we only have a 45-minute podcast.
Yeah.
And we'll move our podcast longer once we get the hang of and get all the kinks and stuff out. And then we're doing more advertising for that. But we don't have all our kinks out either. So this is our time. And so if you guys have any suggestions or anything, please let us know. If you have any questions or comments or you want to send us a question, she's going to also say it on the podcast as well. But you can always go to talkitoutshow@gmail.com. You can also hit us up on Facebook at the Talk It Out Show. We are also on Twitter. And everything is just the Talk It Out Show. Even our Instagram that we do not post on. or Twitter. We don't post on anymore either. We don't do nothing. But I do get notifications when we get comments. So there's so many different ways you can talk to them, and you can even now tag us on YouTube and talk to us and send questions in. We love questions. Oh yeah, please subscribe on our YouTube channel. And again, we'll get all this stuff when I can get one of my computer techs, my son or my nephew, her son, to come over here and help me figure this out. And then once we get all that, we'll have more. But like I said, any questions or topics, we talk about everything. And we're very open minded. And I know, fellas, you guys probably be like, well, you can't help us out because it's always going to be a female mindset. Well, we are 4 females, but you best believe we do take some of the men's side a lot of times because we try to look at every aspect. And the more detailed your questions are, the better the questions, the better we'll answer them.
Yeah, because we have more information.
Yeah, but we gotta start making up stuff. Best believe we're gonna make up stuff, and then it might go to a whole other topic. So just wanted that to be out there, just in case you special watch our last live video. So, we talked about one thing,
and a lot of times I will have to say the reason why I do stuff because I guess being the host and I can see different aspects of questions, or I can see how things can go different ways because of the way the world is today. That's why I kind of ask certain questions, or it may just kind of go left or go right depending on what we're talking about. Is because there's a lot of other people out there that are dealing with some crazy stuff way more than I think. So there's a lot of people who deal with a lot of stuff. And so we try to kind of cover all those things, or how somebody's situation can go into another situation that they may have to deal with. So that's why sometimes people would be like, why did Joanne ask that question? Or why did she even go that route? But I can see these situations going that route, and it's something that we should talk about, or things that we've even went through that we need to talk about it. So that's why it's Talk It Out Show.
Yeah, we talk out everything, and then it will go left. But we try to make sure by the end of the show that we went back to your topic, and hopefully we answered your questions. Yeah. So we just wanted to put that out. Now, probably I'll say this a couple of times, even with the other ladies coming, just so you'll know who we are. And we do a lot of different stuff. Sometimes I do wisdom, and she does just random, because it'll be just random. And then Valerie will do shoe, and then Lauren does, I forgot, drama. So we have our different stuff that sometimes we'll put in here as well. So I just wanted to give you guys updated, let you know who we are, what we do, and why our names are the way they are, and that we love questions, topics, anything. So we could go from there, and I'm getting ready to start
it. Welcome to the Talk It Out Show. I am your host, Joanne. We would like to let you know that this show is for entertainment purposes only. If you want to look us up on Facebook or Twitter, go ahead and look us up at Talk It Out Show. If you want to go ahead and email us any of your questions, go ahead and email us at talkitoutshow@gmail.com. Now, if you have to physically send your questions to us, go ahead and send it to the P.O. Box at P.O. Box 901043, Portland, Oregon 97290. All right, it is the Joanne and Lydia Takeover Show. So good to have you guys here with us.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, and we want to help one of our listeners out there. They sent in a question to us, and we want to be able to help them out. So this one says, ladies, I truly need your help. I just found out my boyfriend has been sleeping with my roommate. Me and this girl have been cool since she moved in 2 months ago. I kind of slowed our relationship down a little because I had a feeling that she liked my man. To make a long story short, I broke up with my boyfriend and told him to come get our daughter so I can get something done. The next day, I found out him and the girl are in a relationship and have been together for about a month. Well, I went crazy. I'm not as mad at the girl as I am with him, but it makes it hard as we are roommates. I'm disgusted with him because I feel like I don't know him. This is so out of character for him, or is it? I feel like who have I been with all this time? He is a stranger that I no longer want to be around or bothered with. Ladies, I need your help on how to deal with a stranger that I have to raise my kids with. Just in case Lydia asks, yes, my roommate is leaving. I gave her a 30-day notice. I love your show and listen to it every week. Please help. Feeling betrayed.
Well, kind of. I'm glad you called me out. But I kind of wish Lauren was here because this is one of those topics that I need my Lauren for because we always on this battle.
Yeah.
But I am glad you gave her 30-day notice and she is leaving.
Yes.
I'm so happy for that.
Yes.
And two, I'm like you. I don't know who you've been with. And you said you just blame him. I blame both. Yeah. Because that's your best friend.
Yeah. Well, she's not a friend, best friend. She's just a friend. She's a roommate. They cool.
She said they slowed down the relationship, right?
They're talking about the girl, the guy and the girl. Their relationship had kind of slowed down a little bit.
Okay.
But she felt that the girl had been living in 2 months.
Okay, so
you gotta think about it. The girl was for the month. She was with him for the month. 1 month.
So they got together right when she got there.
Something was going on.
I don't think I could. You know what? Honestly, and I'm just be really honest. Hard. You know me and my temper. Mm-hmm. I don't think I could even be there for the last 30 days. Like, he would not be able to come in the house.
Right.
And I mean, you're going to have to meet and punk on the DB.
And that's hard. And then they got the kid. Oh, my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. You got to look at him.
Oh, no. That's some rough stuff right there.
That is. I think that's one of those things that I would have to say I could not do. Like, there's no way in the world.
Without going.
No. I would go ballistic. And y'all know me. I don't, I'm not that.
Another scene of Snapped. Another episode of Snapped.
The only difference is I'm not getting caught.
That's what I'm saying. It's Snapped. The blackout moments.
Because my thing is, you're messing with an emotion. One, it's already bad when you're cheating. Yeah. Two, when you feel it, and then you telling me I'm done and I'm in denial. Oh. So I'm going to leave you alone because I don't have time to play this game. Mm. That's with me what she said, in my words. Mm. Because I'm not time to play this game. Mm. And then you're going to go around and turn around. And then right after we break up, you and her in a relationship, like you could have waited till she moved out. Mm. And
they didn't really break up. She just kind of backed away. But she said she kind of felt that the girl was liking her man.
Well, apparently because she was.
She was. The thing is, I think when she felt it, they was already together. Because you know how women feel that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway. So at the time that she felt it, is when I think they was already together. And that's when she was like, wait a minute. But they still got to raise their child together. So she has to still deal with this guy. So that's why when she was like, still dealing with him, even though we just kind of, and it wasn't like they were completely broken up. That's what's messed up. It's like you just kind of like took a little break, trying to,
No, see, that break is that conversation where is it a break or is it a breakup?
Right.
And people had that argument. You saw friends. Mm. You know they don't do breaks.
And she just said I kind of slowed our relationship down.
So there was no work in there. I thought she said they broke up.
She said they slowed.
Are you sure?
Yes. It says I kind of slowed my relationship down a little because I had a feeling that she liked my man.
Yeah, but then further down.
No. No, she said they said found out the girl was in a relationship. And they were together for a month.
Okay, read the whole conversation again.
Okay. Just found out my boyfriend has been sleeping with my roommate. Me and this girl been cool since she moved in 2 months ago. I kind of slowed our relationship down a little because I had a feeling that she liked my man. To make a long story short, I broke up with my boyfriend. There it is.
I told you.
Oh, I broke up with my boyfriend, and told him to come get our daughter so I can get something done. Then the next day, I found out him and the girl was in a relationship and had been for about a month.
Yeah. See. But he was already in a relationship with that girl before they broke up. And see, that's when that baseball bat would come in and I would have to knock him out. You know what? That reminds me of this story. Not to tell somebody's business, I'm not going to say their name. My mother had some foster kids. And there was this, one of the foster daughters and the other foster daughter became really close. But one of the foster daughters had a relationship with this dude. We're going to call him Joe. And so she had a relationship with Joe. And she even got pregnant by Joe and had Joe's baby. And the girl moved in. They became like ace, boom, coon. then apparently I'm not knowing. I'm talking to all the girls. I'm just having a good time, having a relationship because I'm now including them in my family. So you're my sisters, And so I'm talking to them, and so I'm not still not knowing. And so the one girl the new one that moved in said, I'm gonna call her Lisa. And Lisa said, "Oh yeah, I don't know. The other one's gonna be Tracy. I don't know because Tracy is tripping like she's acting like I like her man, and her man is ugly. I'm just big old conversation, and I was like, really? Why would she think you? I mean, you guys are so close. You guys go out together. You guys eat. You guys kick it. I don't. And Lisa was like, I don't know. The girl is tripping, and Joe is getting fed up. So I'm like, staying a distance from Joe. I'm not trying to hang out with Joe because they be having problems. So when Joe goes downstairs, to kick it with Tracy, I come up here with you because I'm not gonna deal with this. And I was like, oh, I didn't know, blah blah blah. So then, while they're doing it, Joe and Tracy's arguing, and Joe leaves. And Tracy's downstairs and mad, and so me and Lisa's still talking, and she just told me how ugly he is. He looked like a leprechaun. He did, and I was like, "Oh, he do kind of look like a leprechaun." I didn't realize that. So we're laughing, and then we talk about gospel songs and praise and worship songs. Girl, you really yeah. So we just have a good old conversation. So then as I know, Tracy's doing her own. I mean, Lisa's doing her own thing. Tracy calls me crying. She is in hysterics, and that's probably about 6-7 hours later. She's in hysterics, and I'm like, what? She's like, did you see the Facebook page? And I'm like, I'm not on Facebook like that. Yeah. And I said, no, I ain't on Facebook like that. She was like, Lisa is in a relationship with Joe. The one she talked about, I said, girl, you like, look. So I look, and I'm like, so I'm in shock, and mind you, they still in the house together, and Lisa's a little scared to be home because Tracy's more violent. And then all I know is one time they met at the bus stop. Anyway, Lisa had to move out. And they was at the bus stop, and Tracy whipped Lisa's tail. Tracy went to jail for a whole 5 hours. She beat her, but I'm just telling you. And then they became friends again, so I don't understand. So this new millennium started. We would never be friends. They was really never. And then
took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and then what's so bad about it is Lisa ended up having the baby by Joe. And then Joe don't want to claim Lisa's baby. I tell you, it was a mess. It was like a soap opera. You see, I got my coffee like I'm watching.
So they both have Joe's baby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then that was cool. That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today acting like guys, how guys used to act.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it. But all I'm going to tell you, Missy, is keep yourself a distance, because even though you might feel like you're normal right now, there's something in you might be changing, and you don't even know that you changed. Because when I went through my thing with my first husband, when I flashed like 50 million times, I did not know I wasn't Lydia. Like, I had no clue that I wasn't Lydia. But when I think about all the crazy stuff I did today, when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I snapped. Like, I really snapped. And it was only that God that protected me, because, best believe my first husband would have been dead. And I would have probably been in prison like this.
I'm ready to take care.
And then I'd have been smiling like this. I probably would have been out now. I mean, it's a black man.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
that's
96.
really kind of sad to say, but
because that was in '96, I'd be free.
Yeah, you would be. Yeah, I guess so.
Doing a talking out show with you.
Oh no! See, this is crazy. You see how crazy the mind went? I want you. I mean, I think you guys saw that whole thing, and you saw it for your own self right there, live. And that's not okay. Like, it was not.
I'm just saying.
Ooh, is she laughing? You got that laugh, that little evil laugh. That's okay. I'm just saying. You're laughing at the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. That was. I can tell you.
I'm just saying. You don't understand when you mess with somebody with love.
Yeah.
I always tell people that it does something. And back then I never knew. Like, I never understood how girls could be dumb over guys and all that. I lost a lot of friendship thinking like you too stupid over a guy. I can't even be your friend. I never knew until I went through the thing with Troy, and I did some stupid stuff, and I accepted some stupid stuff trying to mend a relationship. And now when I think about it, it's like I didn't want to get a divorce because I didn't want people to be right. That women, we want to prove stuff to people, which is stupid. But I'm just saying, I snapped and I had no clue, and even the people around me didn't know I had snapped. And then they was
because we just felt it was normal behavior.
No, because I wasn't that way back then. That's the thing with her. And matter of fact,
because I met you then. I met you in it. So
yeah, so you don't know.
I just know the crazy one.
No, and that's the thing. But by the time I met you, but by the time I met you, I was coming off of
the
that.
crazy because you had did all the crazy stuff before I met you. Yeah.
So I was coming down.
Yeah.
But I still didn't know that I had snapped until years later. Now when I see him talk about it, I'm like, oh, I snapped.
Yeah.
I should have been one of those women on Snap. I didn't know.
Thank you.
Like, think about it. I ran him over twice in the car. But the first one was his fault. But the second one was his fault too.
How could you say?
How can I say that? Because he
his fault.
The first time it was his fault because he jumped in front of the car. I have 4 witnesses. They were all in the car. He said, get out the car. And I was like, I'm not getting out the car. You ain't going anywhere. I'm going to go, so you better move. And he was like, no, you're not. And I was like, yes, I am. And he said, no, I'm not. And I started driving, and he jumped his stupid butt in front of the car. So he flipped all over the car, and I kept kicking it because I was like, well, you jumped in front of the car, so you got hit on your own. And the second time, I was creeping by because I was making sure nobody, in your mind, you have like, you ain't going to F up my mama's house.
Yeah.
So I was creeping by, and so I didn't know where he was. And so I was creeping by, making sure he didn't do nothing to my mom's house, and he jumped on the side of the car. Well, that scared me, so I flew, and he rolled over the car. Again, he like rolling over the car.
I guess so.
And so he got hit twice. On my fault. And that's when I knew the police officers don't do nothing. Because I remember...
they ain't got involved?
No, because then, there was a time he jumped in the car, and he was trying to kick me out of the car. Because the car was in his name, but we was married, so both our cars, so they really, he really couldn't kick me out the car.
Yeah.
But I was like, if I'd be dumb to get out the car, because then they give me a car, and then I wouldn't have a car. So it was all this mixed emotion thing going on. So I drove to the police station because he was trying to push me out the car. So I went to the police station, and I parked in a handicap spot.
Yeah.
And I kind of parked wrong, so they could come.
You could come. Yes.
So I'm looking at all these police officers with these shotguns, and they're just walking in the building.
And they were.
And I'm like, help! He's trying to push me in the car again. I'll go inside and make a complaint.
Oh wow! If you just said.
Yeah. So of course I didn't. So finally he got out the car.
Yeah, to handle herself.
So that's when I hit him with the car. Because he got out the car and I was like, let me go by my mom's house and check to make sure he's all right. And that's when it was. And I was creeping down, as I didn't know what street he was on. So I was creeping down each block. I wasn't even on the block of my mom, so I wasn't expecting him to jump out. And he jumped out and went over. And then so I'm like, are you all right? You want me to get your license plate number? That's when you know you snap.
Who said, are you all right?
Somebody who saw. So
it looked like you hit him.
Yeah. And they were trying to help him. And I was like, go.
That's crazy.
Well, I
just drove him to the police and they didn't do anything.
I'm just saying. So you don't want to snap, is what I'm saying. So you might want to not. You might need to let her know she needs to leave early. Yeah. Wherever he's staying, she might need to go stay too, because her life might not be healthy with you right now, and you won't know that you snapped. That was the whole point of the conversation. Yeah. You won't know that you snapped. Right. You're just in that snap mode, and right now you might seem like you're normal because you're taking care of your daughter and you're doing everything normal. So you might not know that your head is doing it, and you might wake up in the middle of the night and snap.
And that's the problem, because when you are a mother, you're just trying to handle business. You're still trying to take care of things. So then when things hit you, they be at random strange times.
Yes.
So you don't even know when it's going to happen. It's
exactly.
Happen. So Lydia is correct in the sense of you need to kind of figure out, because we already saying right now you ain't going to be able to just take that. It's already a bad situation. Like you said, you feel bad. You're mad at him, but then This and that. At the end of the day, you don't want that in your face. That's not something that you're going to be wanting to see, period. And that's going to me, I think a lot of times people don't understand when you are, sometimes you be in a situation and it's hurtful, but once you get out of it, you don't have to be reminded of it constantly. If she's there, then you're going to be reminded of it constantly.
She's going to be reminded constantly
because she got a kid by him, so you're going to still.
So you're going to see, she's going to be one taking care of your child.
Yeah, it's not a good, no.
It's not going to be
unless, this is just a fun thing for him and they don't end up staying together or whatever. And then
but even if they stay together for a month, that month is going to feel like a year.
Yeah, it's going to. So, yeah, for yourself. And like you said.
And then he's going to try to come back to you.
Right, that's the truth. Yeah, that is the truth. And he probably would try to come back to her even if he was still with her. Because she's the baby mama. Now, that's the one thing, too. Now,
no, we ain't doing that.
Yeah,
I'm cutting that off right now. We ain't even doing it. If you go back to him, girl.
What?
Girl, don't tell Lydia. I'm going to talk
But no, I'm saying this is where we be going left and right. This is something that I want to ask because I keep seeing this. And I keep seeing it only for the guys. It's like not pertaining to the women, which I'm not against. And of course, the women and the men are together, but this is what I see. I don't understand, like, say this situation here. Mm-hmm. And because this person has a child by him, all of a sudden, it's like, yeah, I moved on with this girl. But then because of the fact that you have a child by me, I feel like I got to own you and I can come back to you whenever I want and get some when I want to or whatever. Everybody feels like they have a baby mama. Oh, that's your mine. And I can get some or come back to you whenever I want to. But they get in their feelings when you move on and you be with somebody else. You ain't got no harem. Why don't these people they got these harems? Like, oh, I just got this baby mama harem.
You know why? Because women make them feel that way. That's why. And that's what I say. Do not go back. Because women make a man feel like that. And I'm saying even from my thing, because I was really trying to work my relationship out with my husband. And that's like I said, I met Joanne during that process, but we weren't like close at that time during that process. So I met her in the mix of me trying to still work it out with him. Yeah. And I was still doing crazy stuff, but I wasn't close to her for her to know about the other crazy stuff, not the running over because I've been done.
And that's probably why she got through it, because I came into her life and I helped her through in hard times. The friendship that I was supportive. I was there for you. Whatever you needed. Just whatever you needed, I was there. It was
another dog.
I showed
her and my other one dog. And we would go clubbing because I was like on a brand new clubbing spree. So we was clubbing. I got to be at work at 7 a.m. And we clubbing. And she, are you friends? And they did for you. So we get home at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got to drop her off. She lives 20, 30 minutes away. And another one. So I'm driving by myself knowing I got to get up in the morning. And I said, please spend the night. Ask both of them heifers. Please spend the night. And both of them damn heifers didn't. So I did, your friend. And I was there for you. She wasn't there. No, she did. I dropped her ass off. I dropped her off at home. And had to drive back home.
We had a good time.
And that just let me know. I don't like neither one of them heifers.
But
and both of them in the house today.
Yeah.
Don't like neither one of them.
She had good times with us.
And don't like
we got her through those rough times. Good times. She's got lovely memories with us.
Did you feel a love when I said it?
That was her. She having issues, but back in them days, we was turning it up.
We was. And you think, let's have her back and we're going to turn up. I didn't say
I was going to
and the other one going to lie down. The other one going to lie. The other one, she going to I just want to sleep in my bed. Another one going to lie. My man said, because she like, well, take me to the house to get some clothes. Not stupid, but okay. Mm-hmm. My man said, I can't go. That's what the other one.
I was like, it wasn't me.
No, you said, I want to sleep in my bed. Like you 2 years old.
Did.
And what's so bad about it is, after that, I couldn't get her ass out of my damn house. Lord, forgive me. I couldn't get her out of my house.
This show.
She was in my house all the time after that.
Yeah, I was.
But then no.
And that is what I'm talking about, being that friend.
Shut up.
You told her yourself. That's what I'm supposed to say. You talked about it at the beginning.
Oh, you don't even
said,
want me to tell you about half the stories out there,
there.
because there's another story that she
Yeah.
called me at too.
But
And I was trying to be a good friend
she
to
has
her.
memories. Good memories.
I don't think that was a good memory.
But they're memories. And see, they're memories that you want to talk about all the time. See? That I've impacted her life, and I think I was a distraction. It was a distraction. It was a good distraction from what she was going through. That's what it was.
That's a lie.
I was put in.
That's a lie you came up with.
That's not a lie. I was putting that in your life to distract you from what was going on.
Lord,
see, now she said also that she was going to be singing. Look, she's been singing. She said, I can't sing, but I mean, the quarantine that minute, she already been singing. I said, I heard her on Instagram singing. She been singing. Look at look at God. I been telling you, look at God.
You're gonna look at God.
Look at God. God been doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And he has stopped me from choking.
Look at God.
Look at God. Look at God. I'm not even
don't want another scene.
Look at God. Look at God.
Because we don't want her to add to the scenes of Snap. We don't want her to add to the series.
Okay, let's get to another another conversation. Go find another person. I can't do her right now.
Oh my God! I think we need to elaborate on this one. I don't know.
We did. We helped her.
No. I was just saying.
No, we're not. We don't need to go any further. No.
I don't understand.
I do.
I don't
Next.
Understand. I don't understand. Okay, she wants us to help somebody else.
Yes.
I don't know. Some of these questions would be kind of. All right. This says, hey, I need help from the Talk It Out ladies. I've been talking to this guy for about 1.5 years now. I didn't know that we'd end up as close as we are. We were initially pursuing a relationship with each other. Somehow we just began telling each other everything and even talking about other people we were talking to. He goes to school out of town, but we still talk every day. A few months ago, I find out that he is now in a serious relationship with someone. I was okay with it because at the time, I was dating as well. The problem is I've told him repeatedly that we cannot continue to be sexual with each other. He keeps telling me he wants me to have his baby, but that I'd have to take care of it myself and he's supported financially. I keep telling him to stop joking like that. When we spend time together, he comes home on his breaks. It's always fun, but he continues to go over his boundaries. And needed some advice. It's a very strange situation.
Okay, so her and this guy that are friends are with benefits.
They're friends with benefits because they were gonna, basically just kind of like they wanted to start talking, but then I guess they just kind of got buddy tell each other everything, so they just kind of better.
But they have a relationship. They both have a relationship with two different people.
Yeah, they just date.
And they're still having. She dates and he's in a relationship with somebody else, but they're still sexual with benefits.
Yes.
Now he wants her to have a kid, but he don't want to help raise the kid, but give her money financially to raise the kid, but he wants her to have his child. And I don't know where that makes sense. That maybe I'm losing it because I'm trying to say it to understand.
The reason why it makes no sense to you, and I don't know what this is about dudes. I don't know what this is. They could be in a whole totally different relationship with somebody, and then there's a particular woman that they know that they feel, I want you to have my child, but they don't want to be with them. And I don't understand that. Okay,
I'm not even talking about being together. You're saying I don't even want to help raise my child.
Yeah.
I will give you money financially for the child, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be connected to the child. Yeah, so why do I need to have a child by you?
That's just weird to me. The whole conversation. And so I trying to stop joking. Or you just need to stop.
Because everything. I remember I had a friend.
She got a lot of stories.
I did. I'm a story girl. I didn't get this age without not having stories.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I had a friend, the friend. Mm-hmm. We weren't sexual. We were just really close, but I wanted to have a baby. But I wanted to have a baby with him because I knew he would be there for the child. Mm-hmm. But we didn't have to be together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But we didn't know how to do that without having sex because, you remember that time in my life I wasn't having sex. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And so I was like, of course it never happened because we never figured out how to do it without having sex, and we weren't going to spend a lot of money to do it.
Right. Oh, yeah, like get in vitro or anything like that.
We're not going to do that. you coming in and I escorted him in. It was my preference.
Yeah, she was thinking turkey based.
Yeah, that was my world. But
the things I don't like things about is interesting.
But the whole reason I wanted to have a baby is because I knew so we were so close as friends that I knew if we're not having sex and all that, there's nothing that would interrupt our relationship on raising this child.
Mm.
But there's no way in the world I would want to have sex. I don't think he would have even wanted to give me a child if he knew he couldn't have been a part of that child's life.
Right.
So you're telling me I don't want to be a part of that child's life, but here's some money.
Right. That's sweet. I want you to have my baby. I'll support you financially, but
I don't want to be a part of the child's life. I think that's like the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah, it does. I gotta say, like you said, you can see the opposite. Yeah. I may not be able to. I just want to be a part of that child's life.
And I know for a guarantee that you will never keep me from my child.
Yeah.
It would never be those arguments. Yeah. We won't have any. And I would get that.
Yeah.
Even if you are with a relationship over here or whatever, this is the person I want to have a child with. Because as a woman, you're a good woman. And I know dang well my child's going to be taken care of. I can be a part of my child's life. There's not going to be any issues. Our family gets along. And I would get that. You know what I mean? But you're telling me that I want to F you till you get pregnant. And then here's some money. I don't want to see you no more. Unless we have.
Yeah, that's so strange.
I don't understand. And I know there's a whole bunch more about the story, but that's the only part that I cared about.
Well, that's weird
because my thing is, there's a lot of people that have sexual benefits
yeah.
while they're dating other people to find the person they want to be with. Because this person is not the person I want to be with, but we could date until we find the person that we want to be with because I like sex and I don't want to hold off on sex. I get that. And I don't want to have sex with everybody I'm with. I get that too. So that's why that wasn't a big part of my conversation. The part that threw me off, of course, as you can tell, was
but I guess what's throwing me off too is like listening to your story about what you're talking about, and then looking at this story too. You would wonder why he would say it that way, because if you look at their relationship, they are friends like that. Yeah. So why would you say I don't want anything to do with you? I'm gonna support you financially, but I don't want anything to do with you that way because you guys are close friends.
Because it doesn't make any sense. I can do sometimes go through a retarded moment.
Yeah, they have to.
That's really and not retarded like the mental people. I have to clarify because that is my term, and I know I call it retarded moment, and I have to excuse myself for that conversation because my foster daughter gets mad when I say that, you know. But I'm not meaning as the handicapped mental disability type of retarded. It just, you know how you raised on a word for so long and then it's hard to find a word to replace it that make you
say gay and then it ain't.
Yeah, because back in the day.
That's changed.
Yeah, because back in the day, gay was not happy. Now I go, you gay. What?
Yeah, man.
And we're not even going to go on that conversation because I had a whole nother conversation with that on Facebook.
Yeah.
And if you want to check that, you can always look on your. No, that was Facebook. I talked
about
you
had the caveat.
There was an argument on Facebook, but then I talked about it on YouTube.
Yeah.
On my Love and Live show.
Yeah.
Because I was upset. But so I'm not meaning it in a
derogatory
word. I've been searching since I've had my foster daughter. and it's been over, 10, 12 years.
And the brain part.
And I still had, that doesn't brain part. Doesn't work. But when I say you're acting retarded, you get it. And you're not thinking about that type of retarded.
Exactly.
So I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, so if you got another word that I could practice with,
please let us know.
Yeah, because I'm not meaning it in the disability format. I really want to make that clear. But my thing is, I have a problem with is that maybe he's having a midlife crisis, and he just want a whole bunch of kids, or he just want a kid that can generate his name, and then he can go, "That's my child," and then when the child gets older. Then participate in the child's life, because I remember when I had my first son.
They're young too. They going to college.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Because I remember when my husband and I, we didn't have a kid for a long time. Like we were married for a while, and our first son, he he took care of the house. I was a housewife. He took care of the house, and I stayed home. But he really didn't help a lot with the child. Like the child would sleep here. The child, he played with the child for a minute, like a little puppy or a dog or a toy. He played with it for a minute, put it over here, and then I did all the work. And he always said, "Oh, I'll do more when the baby's older. He can walk and talk." No, like, why I gotta be stuck with the diaper changing and all this, like and you so maybe that's what he's meaning, because I gotta make some sense out of it, because like I said, he ain't quite right there in the normalcy word, and that's not a word either, but still, he's just not there. I'm trying not to say the word again. He's just not there for me at all. That it doesn't make sense. So to me, maybe he's meaning when the baby is this young, until that baby can walk and talk, I ain't gonna be participating, but you will have some money to take care of it.
Yeah,
you don't have to get no welfare. None. I got you back on that, but I'm
actually almost wondering if he is mental. When I look at this, because who said no? Because she said okay. When she realized that he was in another relationship, like she's dating, but he's actually in another relationship, she said, okay, well, we got to stop. We got to stop this sexual thing when we've seen each other. Okay, that's got to stop.
Yeah.
You're in a relationship, blah, 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 right? And then he has the nerve to say, and she dumb, because she don't want to stop joking. But he's saying, yeah, I want to have a baby with you, but I'll just support it financially. But you got to take care of yourself. That don't make no sense. At all. Why you? What is it about the chick that you with now? Is something not right about her that you wouldn't want to have no kids with her? And if she is, then you don't need to be with her.
You know what? And that's where I think things get complicated. Because I used to want to do that when I was younger. I really did. And in your mind, it makes sense. No, where you have a person that you having sex with. Yeah. You don't want to have sex with a whole bunch of different people.
Right.
And, back in the day, people were more scared of diseases like AIDS and herpes and HIV. Nowadays, they don't really care. Yeah. But back then, it was really one of those things that you did. So you did want to go and just have a sex partner. But what happens is that is your... what is your
different benefits of the what?
It is your comfort blanket.
Your comfort zone, yeah.
So no matter what, this person is my comfort. We're gonna have sex. We're gonna lay down. We're gonna talk a lot, and there's nothing.
No attachment.
I don't have to work hard.
No drama.
I don't have to be sensitive.
Yeah,
as you can tell.
Yeah, we can see.
As you can tell, you don't have to be sensitive with the conversation, because there's nothing really attaching us. Where when you're in a relationship with this person, it's more, it's time consuming, it's more stressful. You don't know if you're hitting it right. You don't know if she likes you. You don't know, you don't want to, you don't put your
emotionally into
and then you're like, I kind of like this person a lot. So we're in a relationship. But if this ends, I still need this. And so if I let go of this to focus on this and this end, I might not can get back over here.
You ain't gonna have nothing.
And I don't know if she likes me for me or what she wants. I don't know. Because you don't know when you're in a relationship.
When it's just that?
Yes. You don't know.
But if you were friends and they're talking and they're all close as friends.
No, the friend thing is fine. I'm talking about this relationship with the other girl.
Right.
He don't know. And the reason he don't know is because he don't have to put as much time. He don't have to try to get it.
Yeah.
He don't have to try to, because his thing has been going up and down all day long, and he just goes to a friend.
Yeah.
So things that where you used to have to try to hit the, get something from the other girl and all that, and, to do the big chase.
Yeah.
You don't really have to do the big chase because you got your girl over here.
Right.
And she got her guy over here. And it's the same with her. Probably why she didn't settle down in the relationship, because she's like, I got him. What you gonna do for me? Because you gotta make me want to stop this.
Yeah.
And that's how girls' mind is.
So the new relationships gotta make them want to stop
doing that.
What they're doing.
But that's not the same with a man. A man is like, I gotta feel comfortable and I gotta be madly in love with you, and I'll leave everybody alone.
Right.
Or I'm just a cheater.
Yeah.
So those are the where it is. But where girls like, if because I'm getting it here, and it's hard to get a good one.
Yeah.
And yes, women lie all the time, and they are not satisfied. And you could go, well, I give her orgasm. If you're only giving her a clitoris orgasm, you're not giving her a good orgasm. Even though a clitoris orgasm is fire and bomb.
She knew it was going to go there.
Yeah.
That's what you got to know. She had forewarned you in the beginning of the video. So I had to just chime in real quick because you see how I just went there and it got all detail. And just now it's sex class. So this is the sex class portion. Just let you know.
Okay.
PSA announcement.
Thank you for the PSA.
Yeah, there you go.
So with the clitoris, it's anybody can do. You know what I mean? You can do that on your own. Y'all don't need nothing. But to get a vaginal orgasm and to be able to hit that vaginal orgasm all the time, you know my rule, a man has to love the pussy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
if he don't love the pussy, not I love to get it. Not like I come in it, that's mine. But if you don't love the pussy in and out, that means you know every part of the vagina, then you're not gonna always make that woman.
And he probably knows in and out of that one. He's with.
But she might, because there's these storylines that people feel. Some women you don't have to work hard to make her have an orgasm. But then there's some women. So I'm gonna give you for me, and this is not a true story. I'm just using this as an example. But for me, I'm hard to have an orgasm vaginally, so you got to work hard. With Joanne, you might just stick it in, and she just has an orgasm, and there's no hard work. So you think,
so different.
Yeah, we're all so different. So you thinking I am making her go crazy. So I'm gonna stick with her. I'm not gonna let go. But when I did it, my girlfriend. That's me. I do it to her, and she don't be squirting. She don't be doing it. It's
hard work.
It's hard work with her, you know. But with Joanne, it's just like whoosh. I just say hi, and she done. And there's some girls like that all the time. And I have my mental mind of why.
And see, with a man, if that ain't happening, he gonna be thinking like with the one that's all easily having an orgasm, he probably think, "Ooh, I'm great," but then he probably feel because they like that self-esteem booster thing.
Yeah, and then you also got girls that are not verbally like the other. Yeah. So again, we can go with me and Joanne again. So Joanne could be. I'm gonna switch this up now. So Joanne could be the one that is verbal, so she's all making these sex sounds. And if you watch pornos or anything like that, you know how the girls sound with the sex sound. So then you got that. But then here I am, you know, I don't want to hear the sex. I can't do the sex sound. So to me, I'm sounding like a dude. So I might not want to do the sex sound because it ain't sounding as good as when Joanne does the sex sound. You know what I mean? So girls have those subconscious things going on in their mind, which is not. Then it's not giving you a high five as a man.
Yeah.
So you have all these different issues, and you don't have to worry about that with your friend.
Right.
And I think that's what I'm saying. What is different?
Comfortable with her.
He's comfortable, and he knows like she makes any sex sound. She's crazy, and you guys do all kinds of stuff. I mean, you're doing anal, you guys oral, you're doing titties, you're doing all kinds of different sex. So you just have a freak fest.
And he may not even know he can even get in any boundary. You don't know his boundaries.
Yeah. Well, she might have boundaries because he's still going to the friend. Because if the other girl was a freak neat like the friend, he would not be going to you because he would always stay inside the freak neat one. But he's staying inside the friend, so the friend is better. I could already tell you that's what that is. Because if he's in a relationship, the friend is already better. Like, you know, that girl. But that girl is holding on because she don't
want to have no kid with the friend.
Yeah, because not only so the freaknik is the friend is the freaknik.
Yeah.
She tearing it down, and you guys get to communicate and have a conversation. Yeah. You guys know things. They probably even go once in a while
for you to sit there and go, "Oh, let me have a kid with you," but then no, I don't want nothing to do with you. But I'm gonna give you some money.
Well,
that's where it went.
I knew it went there, but did you see me make up a dang story that said he's just waiting until the baby become a toddler, where he ain't got to change no diaper?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm making up stuff for him because it was stupid.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
It's not. I guess. I mean, because like I said, everything would make sense what we're talking about until that part. And like you said, it has to be that. It could be that. It has to be that.
Because men think silly like that.
He has a young mind. He may not, you know. you know, so
I'm telling you, 'cause me and my husband had a big argument about that. I was like, I'm not doing this by myself.
right.
You tripping. You better get over there and then here. And I dropped him off and left. And now you changing, feeding, burping. And you know me, I don't come back till I feel the need to come back. So
Yeah.
you might not see me for 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because I guess sometimes they gotta learn and they gotta get it. And that I just think personally, this guy's just got a young mind.
But
His mind is young, and they're both in college or whatever. So it's not.
And why would he want her to have a kid
right?
in college?
Why are you?
You ain't got time.
You know, and the thing
You know what he's trying
joking.
to do? He's trying to lock her down so his coochie ain't going nowhere.
Right.
He trying to lock that coochie down.
And,
Cause you not walking around pregnant and everything. Ain't nobody wants you, and you ain't gonna want to have sex with nobody else while you got this baby in your stomach. So you he locking it down.
People want more when you pregnant.
Yeah.
So that don't even make.
So he locking it down so only he can have it. He don't want her dating no more.
You're right.
That's why that conversation don't make no
that must
sense.
be.
He don't want her dating no more, and he want to lock it down. So only he
want to
can
have
hit
his
it.
cake and eat it too, because he's trying to have the other one too.
Yeah.
Because that is just weird.
I don't even believe that he's with the other girl. If he's with the other girl, that's for money.
Yeah, maybe.
He's not
Or
happy.
something else.
He's not with the other girl because he's happy.
Yeah, he's not.
No, because he's trying to lock down the coochie. That's what I'm going with. See how
when you was trying to
lock
lock it down, you wouldn't say, "Oh, have a kid by me," and I'll ghost, but I'll give you some money.
He locking it down because once you lock it down,
He
that's his forever.
Yeah, he's gonna feel like it's his.
And she's not gonna want to go nowhere.
I can kind of see.
Because you know men have babies and then always screwing all their baby mamas, but they don't want to be in that relationship.
Didn't I just say that?
I didn't hear it.
I said, oh, you know.
I didn't hear it.
I just said it.
I didn't hear it. You can't force me to hear it.
Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right. That was a revelation. Now I get it. Yeah. That's what he's trying to do because he want to have her as a baby mama and he don't want nobody else to be with her.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
And you know, once you have a baby by the person, he can come get it whenever he want to, and then nobody else can have it. Even if she try to date somebody else, he gonna still think he can come over there.
He ain't still thinking. He know he coming over there to get it.
Yeah, because that's his baby mama now.
Exactly.
So he basically, or the harem, I never was talking about this earlier. But anyway, the harem that I'm talking about is basically what he's trying to do is put her in, and she's the leader of the harem.
Yeah.
Because he don't want nobody else. She got to start. She's starting the harem.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's
right?
what it is. Ooh, yeah.
She's the start of the harem.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. Because you said it. You know.
That's right.
Because Lydia knows.
That's all I'm saying.
Lydia knows what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just basically hosting the show.
That's it.
Basically giving you guys information.
That's right.
I didn't say
as long as you know.
stuff.
All I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Lydia, it's because if you see the first letter, they single Lydia out.
Yes.
Whole Lydia. Because Lydia knows. Why you want to call the Talking Out Show? Just call the Lydia Show.
I should.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, we have learned something today. I really have myself. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourself. Tune in next time when we rename the show and everything. And we'll be seeing you next time on the Talking Out Show. That will be Lydia Show now. Show and everything. And we'll be seeing you next time on the Talking Out Show. That will be Lydia Show now.
And that's how we want to say the Lydia Show. I like the ring today. I don't even understand why nobody even does it. I love the ring today. Don't you guys love the ring today? The Lydia Show.
Nice. I mean, new thing you want me because
they already called me out.
Huh?
She already the first lady said.
She said it. She said just in case Lydia asked.
Yeah.
So you know
it's all about me.
It is, and you know, because
it's about time people recognize.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's been years.
And how many times I get called out? All the time.
All the time.
It should be the Lydia Show.
It should be
the Lydia Show with the Talking Out folks. We don't even need to say y'all name.
Don't say folks.
Okay, the Talking Out.
Don't
show.
say. Don't
Lydia
say
and the Talking Out Show.
The Lydia Show.
The Lydia Show. So I want to be like the lead singer.
You are. That's what we're saying. You're the
It's
one.
the Lydia show.
You're the one giving the advice.
Well,
That's what we're
true.
trying to say.
That's true.
And because God has rained down this wisdom on you that is just.
Woo! I feel it. Feel
It's
it in
just
my
it's
bones. Yes, the
Mm.
Lydia show.
That's it.
And that's how you should say it too.
I will.
The Lydia show.
I will. And this, I think that the people out here that when you ask for suggestions, this wall need to have something. They're gonna say, please put something on this wall.
I am. I gotta do
They're
that.
gonna say that. I know
The
that.
Lydia show.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Get that.
Yeah.
That's what I said. These quarantine days are for these
Brilliant minds.
these ideas.
It is.
It really is.
I just love it.
I'm to the point where I didn't want it to open up again because I just so much stuff is happening.
Yeah, because I realized that I'm a genius.
How would you realize that if you wasn't on
Quarantine, I am a genius.
Yeah.
I am good.
Well, we need to do. Well, this still would be the Lydia show. That Sexy on the Budget. That Sexy on the Budget. I'm still there.
We should do it. When do you want to do Sexy on the Budget?
That's the Sexy on the Budget. I can't.
That should be a conversation in it. That should be a whole nother show. Sexy.
Yeah, that's what I said. But that's you. That's still Lydia.
Why can't you? You been having some good ideas too.
I just don't know if I can just put myself out there like that.
Why? You're a big freak.
No, but nobody knows that. They know you.
I tell it all the time.
But you're telling it. But you're the one talking about stuff like that. I don't. I just host.
Because you were trying to act like you're this innocent person.
I just host.
Because she's a host. She's a host.
No, I'm a queen.
No, I'm a queen. She keep wearing my shirt and I'm going to take her out.
I'm a queen.
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 I'm going to say my real name.
Yeah, see?
Okay, so everybody. I got to get ready to post this stuff. So, yeah. So, please send in your questions to talkitoutshow@gmail.com. Instagram. You can hit us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We don't have a Snap. And you can also leave comments down here.
I don't understand the Snap thing. This young generation won't tell me. I have it. Don't know what I'm doing. They won't let me know anything. It's all a secret.
Sorry, I'm looking at this. Okay, so we will see you guys as soon as possible.
On Friday. It's usually Friday.
Oh, yes. Thank you, because I started reading. Friday, we normally have set times, but since we get quarantine, we have no set time. So we will be here about 10:30, 10:45.
Yeah.
It's normally 10:15, but we have yet to start at 10:15. Just like today, we have yet to start at 9:30. So hopefully we will know what our new times is, but we will see you. Check us out and comment, please. Hit your subscribe button and hit that one bell button that tells you when we pop up, because we don't know when that is. And we might be doing Talking Our Show, Sexy on the Budget.
Yeah.
Okay? You never know. We got to just get her to get back over here and we can do those talks. Okay, talk to you later and have a wonderful day. I got to figure out where my next are. And see you later.